genius level ideas do you got, Zealously? Gonna get
Yeah.
us quick rich, or
Zealously,
like,
I feel like you're a liar.
like I had these students and they were talking about the jobs that we're going to do that they can make a lot of money because I saw this kid on YouTube do it, and it's called drop shipping. I was like, I don't know what that is, and I still don't know what that is
Drop shipping.
because I haven't looked into it. And they're just, I think they're.
Well, there's
like,
a lot
no,
of
it's gonna be
a lot of people that make a lot of money for doing, weird thing. Like there's
For being
people who are
middlemen.
using they're using AI to make like patterns for journals. So the AI makes it, then they print it on a journal that's like not very much, and they make thousands of dollars.
Dang.
Or they do just digital like computer wallpapers, and it's like these digital whatever, or they just sell the print as digital so other people can use it for whatever they want, and they make tons and tons of money.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, for one, I'm British. Intellectual move. Are you saying that statement that you're British is an intellectual move to destroy all other counterpoints?
Yeah, I don't really think the British are more intelligent than any other people. I've watched a lot of British TV, and I see a lot of stupid British people on those TV shows. And so I'm guessing that just like any population, there are smart people and dumb people.
What British shows would?
So like, anything. So like everything from like Doctor Who to IT Crowd. And what I mean is like, obviously the people are actors. So I'm not saying that the actors are dumb. What I'm saying is they portray like Cockney people a certain way, just like we would portray Hicks a certain way, right?
All right.
It's the same kind of idea.
Have a good morning.
Yeah,
night.
you should go to bed, intellectual. Not too smart to be still up when you need to go to bed.
He's like Da Vinci, only taking 20-minute power naps throughout the day.
Take care of yourself, Zealously. Stop being a butt.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Or
So
at least
that we
make
can finally
up
some money.
105 made-up followers.
Yes.
Then
Do that.
Then we'll put our faces on here.
And turn on every single one of those accounts and watch. Man, we've been stuck at 95 followers for so long.
No, that would affect the. I mean, that probably affect the algorithms at some point, right?
Yeah.
Oh, not good.
Oh man. Well, so what happened in your life, Cam? What's going good in your life? Anything? Everything? Nothing?
Oh, what's good? What's bad? So, I don't know, man. I was gonna say something about something. I had a thought in my head, or a little.
You had a thunk?
I had a thunk about something. And
And then it left, huh?
it's gone. Like, what were you talking about just a minute ago? Sorry.
Well,
Do I sound horrible?
you sound slow. For sure. Like you sound like you took something that made you slow. For sure. And I don't even mean that bad. You told me you took something, and that whatever that thing is you took, you sound slow. You sound slow. So good. So I'm just like, well, whatever it is. And I know what it is, but
I feel like this is making it worse by not saying it.
you can say it. I don't care. It's not like it's taboo anymore,
Well, not necessarily, but I mean,
or even illegal.
no, this isn't.
No. I don't think you should have any shame. It's up to you if maybe you don't want people knowing.
Well, yeah, but now they're probably getting illusions. The one person. That's kind of him making us. It'd be nice if we had more apparently gay black supporters. Like zealously.
Get all the old
Get
gay
our-
black
get our
supporters that we get, all of them.
DEI.
All
requirements.
one of them. Oh my gosh, werewolf.
Just need some kind of ladyish type of not man person or something. Anyway, there's my PC statement for the day. Hopefully didn't get picked up by anybody.
Well, and so Spider-Man 2 is coming out next week.
Maybe
and
Spider-Man too.
Spider-Man 2, the video game.
Oh,
Remember, we're a gaming channel, right?
thought you're
So we
talking
do
about
everything.
movies. I
So
was
we do
like,
everything about games, right?
That's not. We're talking about a lot of different.
Well, the important thing of what we generate and discuss, maybe not discuss, you're right about the discussion part, but the important part of what we do is surrounded by games. So,
It's like the important part of things
so
you
two-
do.
well,
Don't know anything.
that's what this whole game, that's where this, if we weren't doing a video game, we wouldn't even be doing the channel. Because what else would we be doing?
Watching movies or.
But we
some shit.
wouldn't be, we probably wouldn't have made a Twitch stream about it.
That's. What if they were movies about video game stuff?
Oh goodness gracious! This is what you got. This is what you got for me today, huh, bud? This is what I can expect.
You're kind of
Goods for Garner.
you're kind of lucky because I was like, I don't have anything to say, and I'm
Yep,
not.
that's pretty clear.
And I'm not working fast enough to like make it. No, and I wish I had more stories. I mean, I
We
could.
have a lot of stories. It's just if you want to tell them. You
Hmm,
tell me stories all the time.
that's true. I could tell one, and I could try to keep it a bit more anonymous.
It's up to you. So what I was getting at is that we have that game's coming out, so we'll be starting a new game when it comes out. You next week will still be playing this because it won't have come until most likely like Friday. But the next time that we're together, we'll be playing that, so that's good. And Tyler will be playing Super Mario Wonder with me, which is also a new game that's coming out next week. So that's good. That's cool. Yeah. And hopefully, what I'm hoping is that if we play games that are more like in the moment of when they come out, that will
You can.
help us.
Yeah. And you could review them, or you review any games. I thought this game was kind of new.
No, this game is 2020, but a newish DLC came out, but we're still behind on the curve with it.
Us.
The other games at least were like classics, so that's why I think people still came and watched. Like people watch Zelda,
Yeah.
and Link to the Past all the time. We have gotten what did I see? It was like 20 something views on one of our videos, so that was good.
Oh,
Like 28 views.
Oh,
It's like, yeah, that's good. It's not bad.
yeah.
We're getting there.
I can only.
I do need to edit some more videos though, because I haven't edited in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I can only help but imagine.
Yeah, it was good.
Let's see. What in the video game industry is coming up or concerning or that you don't like?
Well, what I don't like a couple things. One, capture games are stupid, like mobile games. I was so excited so Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming out. That's a huge deal, like gigantic
Oh, yeah.
deal. Okay, it is the second part of a 3-part remake of a game from '97 called Final Fantasy VII. Huge, my favorite Final Fantasy of all time, most people's favorite Final Fantasy of all time, and in my opinion, the best RPG that's ever been created.
Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII. So then they're remaking it in 3 parts. So the second part is coming out. It's supposed to be huge, like just gigantic of a game. So that's also exciting. So we will also be playing that. I'm actually one of you is going to play the remake with me while the other one plays the 1997 version with me.
Oh.
We're going to do it at the same time. So I think that'll be fun. I haven't decided who's doing that though. So yeah.
Has
Sure.
Final Fantasy's gone into the future then?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like the original one that my brother played on NES, Final Fantasy, was kind of like more like
It was very fantasy,
Yeah.
like fantasy genre.
because it got more sci-fi.
So Final Fantasy VII is steampunk,
Oh.
and so it's more. It's a really cool setting. Like you'll see and be like, oh yeah, this is cool. Whichever version we do with you, I think you'll appreciate a lot. It's always the stupid bones. You're the ones that kill me always. Yeah, so that's a big deal. But anyways, they did a simultaneous launch of a game on the phone called Ever Crisis, and I've been playing the heck out of it. So I still play it, but it's like it's annoying because games like that, so they're free, and it's like they want people to spend money, right? But the spending of money is like it's like toxic. It's like gambling, like because you're trying to get. You're usually buying some kind of currency, in-game currency, and then you use that in-game currency to do something, right? So buy this thing that'll make you stronger. So like if you play it for free, because I'm not going to spend that kind of money that they are looking for people to spend on it, on the game, then you get hard capped. So it's like you reach a certain level and that's it. Now I can continue on in the game, so it's worthwhile to like. It's still worthwhile enough to continue because the game has like story elements that are part of. So like there's a character named Sephiroth, and you're learning his backstory. So it's worthwhile playing, but it's like only at its bare bones would it really be worth playing. Whereas like I wanted a full, because they tout it as like this was another, they remade it the way that this new game's coming out, but this was a remake, another way to do a remake, and it's like, okay, cool. But then they did all the stupid mobile game crap that everyone does, and so then it's not fun. Or it's like, I'm more than happy to pay for anything that like anyone makes. So like I'll buy the game for $20, but then I want a game.
Yeah.
Like, so I'll do it, and you'll make your $20 on me.
Yeah.
But then I want a game that isn't dumb like that. But the thing is what they want is for people to consistently spend over and over and over on it, which people do. And so that's what they're searching for. And so then it makes the game that they made, and then it's not as fun, and it gets hard capped, and then people are unhappy and blah 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 blah. But they only do it for money. So that's one thing I cannot stand. I'm upset about. I'm upset about game developers not making good on promises that they make. So Smeagol had a game just come out, Golem, and it was terrible. Not just terrible because it like was just a terrible game, right? Like story and stuff. I mean, it was broken. Like it didn't work. Like it. So not only did they make just a bad story and a game that was uninteresting, they made a game that literally should not have been released to the public because it was not finished.
Wow.
And so AAA studios do that all the time too. That's why, like, kind of like with movies and stuff too, I don't watch movies or buy games anymore just cause. Like, I've done that and it's burned me every single time. So like I watch reviews, I look to the people I trust and their opinion. There are games that I'll probably buy no matter what. So like Metal Gear comes out, I'm always gonna buy Metal Gear. Because I'm a huge fan of that. Final Fantasy VII, that kind of stuff I probably will buy because that's just how much of a fanboy I am, right? Um, and so that kind of stuff, I guess is true, but it's also because they have admittedly like bought my loyalty, I guess, if that's hammer. So that there are things like that, I guess, that are true, and I overlook things, but that is my prerogative as a gamer, I guess, for that whatever that genre is or whatever that game is that I'm doing that with. But I can't do that with everything. That's why it took me forever to buy this. Because like I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know if I'd like it or not. So I still have to be picky, depending on what it is that I'm buying and what it is. Because I just don't have the money. Oh, look, a Castlevania boss, maybe? No. Or actually in Castlevania, though. That's fun. Dead. Oh! I don't think this was the weapon, Cam. It's too slow. Oh no, this was a bad choice. Oh, I'm happy to be in the castle though. That's fun.
Yeah.
Die.
Pretty powerful though.
Yeah, it's a good weapon. It does look like it stuns, right? That's good. That is something I do need, is a stunning weapon. If I can stun fools, then I can get away with.
Oh, these guys like that right out of the.
That one's. I don't recognize that guy.
No.
The other ones though.
That one's
It's like a Dead Cell
head with
version.
the wheel of legs.
Yeah. That's weird. You're weird. But yeah, so I'm not happy about that. I am happy. Apparently, there's a lot of rumor about a new Nintendo Switch coming out. So like this, whatever the second version of it is, or just a new Nintendo console. And I love new consoles. So I'm super stoked about that. I'm happy that that's happening. And yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, like a Neo Geo. I always wanted one of those.
Neo Geo. Well, and honestly, every time I see like a Game Boy, like, because I watch YouTube videos, and I just watch a lot of videos about gaming, I always get so sad because it's like I had a red Game Boy. That was cool. And I don't know where my Game Boy SP went. And I don't know where my Game Boy Advance went. And I just don't know where these things went. And it's like, I didn't throw them away. So I don't know. And it's really frustrating to me because now I can't, it's not feasible to buy them because they're so expensive. If I bought a Game Boy SP online, it would be like, it would probably be $120. Whereas like, so the GameCube that I bought, which came with an attachment that is worth $100 itself now, they just didn't know what they had, I guess. That itself, I bought it on, what is it called? It's not eBay, but it's just a website. It's actually, like, you would know it. You would know Goodwill. So Goodwill.com, they sell stuff.
Wow.
So they have like a thing they do, right? So I bought it on there, and it was $20 for the GameCube, and it came with that thing.
Wow.
So that's how buying retro games used to be, and then 2020 happened, and everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna get back into retro gaming, and the whole thing spiked, and it has not come down, and it might not ever come down, and it's super frustrating to me, because I want a Game Boy SP. I want those things. I want to collect those things too, but I can't justify doing that.
Yeah.
And it's just frustrating me because it's like I had those things, I just don't know where they went. I don't, and I'm sure someone just has it. Like someone just took it or borrowed it or whatever. And so, but now I don't have it, and it is mine. And if there's one thing about me that drives me nuts, when people take my stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's mine. Don't take my stuff.
You are the golem.
I am. It's true.
I think that would be like it for a lot of people. Maybe most people.
Well, it's just frustrating because I just like, if I knew who had it or if I knew where it went, then I maybe would feel better about it. Because then I'd be like, oh yeah, maybe I did sell it or maybe I gave it away or whatever. But it's like, I know I didn't sell it. I'm like, I know me. when it comes to video games, I might as well be a hoarder. Like, I have games from the PS2 era that I never actually ended up playing that are still in the cellophane. Like, that, you know, I have PS4 games I haven't played that I haven't opened yet. Probably not. Nothing on any of that important. But anyway, but that's what I mean is like I don't throw stuff away. Like I keep boxes that don't have anything in it just because I like the way the box is. Like if you look, like you can see the Pokemon boxes. Those are just cards.
Stuff? Or is this other places?
Just here. No.
Oh.
That's the Star Wars. That's the Lego box for the thing that's built in front of it. And I didn't throw it away because I just like the boxes. I think they're cool. That's also why I stopped. I'm like, I'm not gonna do Funko Pops because, like, I thought those, and it's like, okay, I can't do anymore because if I do,
yeah, it's just
I
gonna
better
get
run.
crazy.
I'm gonna need like a cabinet, and I need like a huge amount of space. That's why cards are fun to collect because I can put them in a book, and then the book can be put away. That's why I like Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
But even that gets annoying. Like I spent some good money on the last set that came out, and I got some okay cards, but definitely not what I spent. It's just like, that's not as fun.
Yeah.
I would rather. It would be nice for the odds. So they don't want the odds to be good because they want the value of the card to go up, right? And then that so again, so it's like gambling, like it is. Like you're trying to find the best card for the best price, you know, for whatever. But then that leaves you in a state of like, well, I just have to spend a ton of money to get anything good. I wish it was more conscious to the buyer, to the consumer, and was just like, yeah, come buy our cards. We're gonna make billions of dollars just because people love buying our cards, and so instead of it being like 1 in 1,000, make it like 1 in 20, like really good odds, really good odds that because I would love to have complete sets of stuff, and I would spend like a lot, like I'd spend $500 to get a complete set of this new set, and then and you would have gotten $500 out of me. And it's like, that would have been worth it to me. It would have been, you know, and then I could pick which set I want to do that with. And off I go. A lot of times I spend the money that's like I'm going to get paid a little bit. I don't know how much, but for like coaching soccer, like that's what buys this stuff is like the extra money I make, right? From soccer and baseball. So yeah, and so I'm good with that. And it's, you know, I'm doing all the other stuff that I need to do, so like I don't really feel bad about it. But it still isn't helpful that, like I said, it's like all the coolest cars are like 1 in 1,000. They might not even be that good of odds.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. It's not. Look, we're actually gonna find Dracula.
Ooh.
I think.
Oh, that doesn't seem good.
I don't feel like I'm prepared.
Necropolis. That's a lot of dead people.
No, I guess not. It's set to the keep, but
yeah.
I guess it would make sense if that's not.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Oh goodness. Well, and this game has so much to it that we're not even like paying attention to.
Yeah.
Simply because like we don't really know what to pay attention to. Oh, scythes. Oh, death. I feel like you're gonna wreck me.
Although it's weird that he's got like a death cat, dunce cap on him.
I know, it's cute. He's a stupid death.
He's like a mermaid thing because he doesn't have legs. He's just got a long spinal cord. I don't think I'm gonna beat him at this rate.
Yeah, well, what I gotta do is like, I'm doing different mechanics from different games that I shouldn't be doing. Because like normally you can't, like if I get that was something. Okay. Oh, good.
Whoa.
Good, good,
Whoa.
good, good. Normally,
No.
when you just
Oh.
get touched by stuff,
Yeah.
you die. So, like, I'm not used to being able to dodge through things.
Yeah.
So then I think, oh, I just gotta avoid it. And it's like, well, no, you
Yeah.
don't need to avoid it. That's not the game you're playing. So I just, like that. It's like, I just forget that.
Yeah.
And so then I get wrecked. But I am getting wrecked. Oh, and those things, oh man. And I just don't do enough damage. I
Yeah.
just don't. I don't have the weapons to really fight back in the manner that I would like to fight back.
Yeah.
The skill cap is really high for me right now. That's fine. That's why people do like these games, is because it's actually like, if you beat this game, it's because you're good.
I see.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's I honestly, but I only play this game with you on this day,
Yeah.
so I don't play it enough to get good. And it's not like I couldn't, because it's not like there's story or anything that goes along with it that I need to like,
Yeah.
as far like, because I could just always start over again and then we would get to the story. So it's like, it's not like I have to do it the way I'm doing it. I could play and practice. That's the other thing that I'm having a hard time with the gaming world, I guess, is I'm trying to find, it's hard to find time to do all the things I love to do. Oh my gosh. Good, great, grand, wonderful, good.
That was Elite Admiral Akbar. He said it was a trap.
It was a trap.
Got you.
But yeah, that's, yeah. Speaking of God, how's God for you these days? I've just been struggling lately.
Well, it's been good, but you know. Yeah.
Just had
I
general
agree.
conference. I'm always pleasantly surprised how much I enjoy conference, and every time I hear Nelson speak, I feel like he's the prophet and that he's God's prophet, which is really good. I get so bogged down by hearing over and over again all the things about why people either hate the church or have left the church or blah 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 the church. And it gets to the point where it's like, the frustrating part of it is not even that people leave the church, I guess. The frustrating part is like the reasoning a lot of times that people use. It always just feels like, a lot of times it just feels like justification instead of like honest truth seeking,
Yeah.
which is frustrating. Because like I hear a lot of these things and then I go look them up and it's like, yeah, the sources don't, the sources that they're even referencing a lot of times don't say it the way they say it, but even the ones that are like close, it's like, but there's all this other evidence that what you're saying didn't happen, or that it happened in this way, which does give context. Or like presentism, it's like, yeah, different things did happen back then because that's what they did back then. Like, and it's great that we've come forward from that, and that's wonderful. But I don't blame necessarily the Pharisees for living in the time period they lived in. You know, I wish they would have followed Christ and not, you know, set up his crucifixion through the Romans. But
That would've
I
been-
still don't blame, like, even Christ himself was like, don't blame them, for they know not what they do. Like, so if the Savior can do that, I feel like I can do that. You know, maybe I'm being a little, I don't know what I'm being. Maybe people don't like hearing that kind of take on it, but yeah, I am really committed to just figuring out what Heavenly Father wants me to do and then just doing it.
Yeah. So.
And I don't care where it leads me. Like, if it leads me to the Catholic Church, that's what I'm doing. I don't think it will, because I do believe what I believe
So,
about
yeah,
like, the prophet. But
So what do you mean by that? What are you hoping by that?